Hey, crypto family. So, not too good of a day today for cryptos. There's a couple bad news articles that came out, and some that I think is fueling this decline. One of them is by Coindesk, and it says New Zealand crypto exchange Cryptopia goes offline, citing hack. So, for those who know, Cryptopia was a very popular exchange, more so for altcoins versus some of the main exchanges like Binance or Bittrex. It had a lot of hard to find coins and very unique ones. So, a lot of people like to get on this exchange to get those coins, but as you can see, that does have a price. So it says the exchange announced the news on Twitter this morning, stating that it suffered a security breach which resulted in significant losses. No information has yet been provided on the value of the losses, the tokens and currencies affected, or any measure to refund the users. And if you go on their website here, it actually says down for maintenance. We will be back soon. So you know they're trying to figure this out. They're contacting authorities and seeing if they can get these funds back. It says, meanwhile, tweets from Whale Alert on Saturday indicated that 19,391 Ether worth nearly 2.4 million and around 48 million centrality tokens worth about 1.18 million were transferred from Cryptopia to unknown wallets on January 13th. Now, the thing that's interesting is the next sentence. It is not currently clear if those funds were moved by the hacker or by the exchange. So some people are inciting that this is actually an inside job, while others are saying it was actually hacked. I always like to err on the side, give them the benefit of the doubt that they were actually hacked, but it's still not good nonetheless because, you see these high profile exchanges that get hacked and it's not good for the crypto space because then people don't want to put their currencies on exchanges. They don't want to invest in cryptocurrencies because they're scared that they will get hacked. And that just really wants to drive home the point to always keep your cryptos on a cold storage. So something like a Ledger Nano S or some offline storage, a paper wallet to have your cryptos offline so that something like this doesn't happen, similar to Mt. Gox, but just on a smaller scale. It says the announcement further reads, quote, until this has been carried out, the Cryptopia exchange will remain in maintenance mode with trading suspended. We are committed to getting this resolved as quickly as possible and will keep you updated every step of the way. So again, hopefully they can find out who did this, they can get the funds refunded back to the users, and this can turn out to be a positive story, but right now it's not looking too good. Now, I think one of the biggest things that started the decline today in cryptos was the delay of the Ethereum fork. So as you know, Ethereum's Constantinople upgrade was actually happening today, but it faced a delay due to security vulnerability. Says smart contract audit firm Chain Security flagged Tuesday that Ethereum improvement proposal 1283, if implemented, could provide attackers a loophole in the code to steal users' funds. Speaking on a call, Ethereum developers, as well as developers of clients and other projects running the network, agreed to delay the hard fork, at least temporarily, while they assess the issue. So one of the biggest things with these hard forks is a lot of developers feel like they have to rush these hard forks. They have to rush these updates before they can, fully test every single component of that cryptocurrency. And then when they don't, when they try to rush it, this is what happens. It says, discussing the vulnerability online, the project's core developers reached the conclusion that it would take too long to fix the bug prior to the hard fork, which was expected to execute at around 0400 UTC on January 17th. And basically what the hard fork was, it says, called a reentrancy attack. The vulnerability essentially allows an attacker to re-enter the same function multiple times without updating the user about the state of affairs. Under the scenario, an attacker could essentially be, quote, withdrawing funds forever. So as you know, they could just siphon funds off, and that would not be good for anyone on the exchange or, theoretically just the platform. So this was definitely not good, and they actually compared this to the DAO attack of 2016, that vulnerability hack. So again, good on them for catching it, but again, I feel like they did rush this upgrade because so many people were looking forward to it. They feel like they had to do it today. Otherwise, if they delayed it, say a few weeks ago, then that would have looked bad and people would have, maybe the market would have declined sooner. Who knows? But I still say always err on the side of caution. If you're going to have a hard fork, definitely take your time and test out all the different components so that if everything is safe and there won't be any hacks on it. Now, mentioning that this was basically the start of the decline today, it says here a tweet by Crypto Ran. He has over 200,000 followers on Twitter. It says, as you can see in this chart, it was Ethereum the one triggering the BTC drop, not the other way around, as many people are commenting. So if you see here, you see the Ethereum drop is the graph here, and then you see Bitcoin is actually the orange line. So you can see, if you draw this thin red line, if you can see it on your screen, it's actually a huge drop that happened, and it wasn't nearly as significant whenever Bitcoin dropped. It was literally right before Bitcoin's drop. So that chained, a lot of algorithms to start selling Bitcoin once they found this drop happening. Then you see the decline here. So it was Ethereum that did start this decline. Bitcoin soon followed after. And now we're currently at the market where most of the coins are in the red. So looking at the coins today, again, most of the coins are in the red. Bitcoin's down 2.16% to 36.31. You have XRP down 2.4% to 32.6 cents. Ethereum is down 6%, one of the larger decliners, to $121. Bitcoin Cash is down 3.72% to $128. And then EOS is down 2.5% to $2.41. Now, looking at Bitcoin, so I mentioned that this 3,600 level is heavy resistance. Okay, this was the big support that we had to keep in order to stay bullish, but then we fell through it, and right now we're at 3,579. So if we can climb up above and get above this 3,600 and hold above this resistance here, then I do believe that is a positive sign. Now, I also mentioned when this 50-day moving average crossed under the 128-day, that was not good. And as you can see, right when it crossed over, you can see this decline starting to happen. And then right now, it's looking to cross under the 200-day moving average, which is not good at all. So we need to bounce from here. Right now, the RSI is at 40, so a tad oversold. So again, that is some more promise that we could bounce. But again, if we don't bounce from here, then we are looking at the next support of about 3470. So this is the next temporary support where we bounced off before on January 13th. And if we continue to fall from here, then you can see that 3,200 level here to 3,000 is where that major support is. But if we do climb above 3,600, then we're looking at that 37 to 3,800 level, where then we'll look at our rise to 4,000. So we'll have to see what happens here. Again, all this uncertainty with everything going on. A lot of news articles came out today. I know also Tron was listed on Coin Exchange, and then also Coin actually had its debut mainnet launch today. So a couple other things people are talking about, but I may make a video about those later on. But again, always set your stops, and again, always take your profits accordingly, and try to keep your cryptocurrencies on an offline wallet, because you don't want to have these things happen where these exchanges get hacked and then you don't have any more money left. So again, always try to diversify your assets so you always have something left. So with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. Till next time, thanks for watching.